Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Wednesday Twitter Spaces. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the things that we've been discussing over the past week or 2 weeks now, and we're getting close to launching a pretty much new launch pad in the sense of we're bringing a whole ton of new Degen projects to the space for people to have fun with and interact with in a way where they're actually going to have one goal, one mission, and that mission is to be a Degen in a safe space, make some money, be able to find some new friends, be able to find some new communities, and honestly be able to bring thousands upon thousands of new people to the ShibaDoge Labs community. We've actually found that this is going to be the fastest growth hack that we've experimented with in a very long time. And we're going back to the roots, the core roots of what the foundation of the space was even built on. The foundation of this space was built on people. The hard truth is people came to this space because they wanted to make money. They first learned about it through Bitcoin and then Ethereum and then the meme coins and the altcoins and all that cool stuff. And then over the years, things developed into where we are right now, right? Where people are competing over dApps and utilities and different communities and this and that, and it honestly has became a it's became a tornado of people competing with one another for different goals and different agendas. But when it comes back down to the root of it all, at the end of the day, every single person, 100% of people interact with the meme market, the meme coin market, the DEX market because of one reason, and that is to try to make money. And in that mission and in that goal of people trying to make money, obviously you have to purchase tokens and then sell those tokens for a profit, right? It seems simple when you speak about it in those terms, but there's obviously 99% chance that if you buy a brand new project, it's probably going to end up being a rug, which is the case with most projects that launch on DEX nowadays. Now, obviously, we're not going to be rugging anybody because we're an established project and we're here with a pretty long reputation at this point. So we sat down and decided, hey, how can we create a safe space for people to get back to their roots and have fun in a way where they know that they can ape into new meme projects, new meme coins, and have that opportunity and have that chance to make get in on day one on a strong meme project, but also at the same time grow our current project and grow our current community and pretty much be able to put on the table and showcase all of the things that we've built for Web3 over the past 2 years. And we figured the best way to do that is to introduce our Launchpad, right? Which honestly, it's not introducing our Launchpad because we've already introduced our Launchpad a year and a half ago when we launched Burn, but more or less it's kind of utilizing the Launchpad that we've got and bringing new projects to the space. And these projects, they're not going to be highly developed in the sense of like, hey, we're going to bring this and it's going to have 30 different utilities or it's going to have a crazy core mission or anything like that. That's not the case. The pure point of these projects are going to be no tax or low tax meme projects, meme tokens, extremely meme to a point where like I'm going to go back into my meme zone, right? Where I'm going to be memeing the whole market. And that's when everybody has the most fun. I have the most fun when that happens, when the chats are going wild, when the tweets are going wild, when people are aping in 10, 20, 30 ETH at a time, aping out 10, 20 ETH at a time, massive amounts of volume, massive amounts of attention all over the place. And we want to bring that excitement back. We know the bear market really stripped everybody of that excitement, with the exception of maybe a few launches that had happened over the past 6 to 8 months that I could probably count on one hand how many of those there were. So we're very excited to be able to come into the market, especially during the way the market is right now, and try to kickstart the bull market. I know it's a pretty big thing to say. Hey, Leo, how the hell are you going to kickstart the bull market? Who are you? Well, I know it's ambitious, but you have to be ambitious to be successful. And honestly, I think if we can, in the process of doing this, help a bunch of people, or not even help a bunch of people, but actually impact a bunch of people in the terms of like, hey, we're giving you guys the opportunity to do what you like to do. And quite frankly, if investing in Degen meme projects is what you like to do, then so be it. But I became a millionaire investing in Degen meme projects. I know multiple other people who became millionaires doing the same thing. So the opportunity is there. Yes, I did lose a lot of money in Degen meme projects as well. So that's always a reality. But one thing that I was never able to experience in the process of that was getting the mental factor out of my head, thinking like, hey, is this project that I just bought a rug or not? And us being able to delete that out of people's heads is going to really accelerate this idea into a whole new direction where people are like, okay, cool, this is 100% safe. I know it's coming from a legit team, and I know it's coming from people who actually care about the space, right? So I think we've done a pretty good job with kind of like formalizing who we are with a lot of the Web3 community, a lot of the Web3 influencers, and a lot of people who are honestly just, day-to-day operators in this space. So we've built a pretty good reputation. Looking at it from the outside point of view, some people may not like the idea because they're like, hey, you're not going to be focusing on what you currently have. You're going to be focusing on, the new things that you want to bring to the table and this and that. And I challenge you to think a little bit more deep about it when you think about it in those terms, because it's 100% the truth that the most exciting and the most viral things that happen in the space are new launches. And when people see those multipliers kick in, right? When they see that a project is sitting at 50K market cap and then they refresh and come back at it an hour later and it's sitting at a mil or two mil market cap, they're immediately like, okay, shit, like I should have bought that at 50K market cap. And regardless, the point is that the fastest growth, the absolute fastest growth happens in that first day, first week, first 2 weeks of a new launch. And I think us being able to bring that to the table is going to hyper accelerate our growth. And the way that this is going to work is we're going to be using the same Telegram channel for all of these projects, but we're going to be having different socials for these projects. And by socials, I mean they'll have separate Twitters, they'll have separate Instagrams, and so on, so that all of these projects can have different identities. But the core root, the mission control center, will be in the ShibaDoge Labs Telegram and ShibaDoge Labs Discord. So ultimately, we're going to be growing our community. Ultimately, we're going to be introducing what we've already built and are going to build in the future to the thousands upon thousands of new people that are joining and finding out about our community through these new launches. And on top of all of that, we're working on a super secret project. I'm not even going to call it a project, but a super secret club called the Society, which I'm going to be sharing more information about that in the coming weeks, maybe next week or maybe the week after. But that is also something very exciting that we're bringing to the table on top of all of the rest of the stuff that I just talked about. So super exciting, guys. I know it's a complete shift in narrative of what we were doing previously, but over the past couple of months, myself and the rest of the team, we've really been discussing and dissecting how to really throw this thing into next gear, and we figured that this is the biggest way to do it. And we've kind of analyzed every different option. We've analyzed the pros, the cons. We've analyzed the way that things can go when they go good, and also when they go bad. And ultimately, we've decided that this is going to be the optimal route in terms of growth and in terms of giving people what they want. And honestly, if we could see even 10% of people make hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, millions of dollars, then that's a massive W in my book. And honestly, like over the past 2 weeks, you know, when I presented the community, it started off in a way where people had a lot of questions, and then it developed into a way where, you know, after we explained it and gave people our ideas and gave people our insight on what we think is the right way to do it, they immediately supported it and they got the picture. And we're just, you know, even more excited to do it now that we have the community backing, because we know, you know, we can't do anything alone. Everything that we achieve is done together. And we have a massive community of people who support what we do, and we support one another in this space. And I think we're going to be able to make some big strides and be able to push our narrative forward, you know, and honestly take over the space. If we could take over the space, and if we can give people massive wins left and right, I think ShibaDoge Labs is going to be one of the biggest names in all of Web3. And by the way, guys, this is an open Twitter space. So if you want to speak or anything like that, you could just go ahead and unmute yourself. I don't have to approve you guys to raise your hand or anything.
Hi there. My name's Habib. I'm the one on the
So,
third.
yeah, when are we anticipating this first launch?
The first launch will happen within the next couple of weeks. I don't have an exact date just yet, but once we have, right now we're in the process of building a contract that from scratch that we can repurpose. So we'll use the same contract in a sense for all of the launches, because, you know, most of the projects are going to be very similar in terms of the contract being used and tokenomics. So right now we're building that from scratch, and, you know, once that's ready, then that's pretty much the main thing. And building out a domain, building out a website, which these websites are going to be extremely meme. They're going to be extremely simple. They're going to have a fun factor to them. And the whole point of the website is to engage with people in a meme way, where people look at it and they laugh and they say, hey, this is like, you know, this is the dumbest website I've ever seen, and I love it. You know, so that's the whole narrative of how we want to do this.
Hi, yes.
Sorry, you had something? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, hi there. Yes, sir. So I bought into this ShibaDoge. I'm honestly not even familiar with the whole, you know, the network or any of it. I bought into it, I think it was February last year, and I saw it shot up like in June or July of last year. Tried to cash out a little bit, and I couldn't. I follow, you know, here and there on Twitter. I follow a few. And, you know, I'm very cautious of who I follow on Twitter, because I want to make sure I'm following the correct, you know, the correct group. Not that it's like, you know, so this is the first time actually interacting with ShibaDoge, to be honest with you. So you're saying that this token, okay, I did a coin
We just
swap.
need to rally everyone together that we know that's in the Degen space, and get everyone excited, looking forward to what's to come with ShibaDoge.
Well, I mean, so this is supposed to launch. This is supposed to launch here in a couple of weeks, you're saying?
So no, if you already have the ShibaDoge token, that the ShibaDoge token will always be the ShibaDoge token. But what we're doing is we're creating a launch pad where new meme projects are going to be brought to the table by us from the ShibaDoge team. That doesn't mean we're stopping support on ShibaDoge. It's the complete opposite. The reason why we're doing this is to bring more eyeballs onto ShibaDoge and everything else that we've currently got built. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you're here interacting with us. I mean, the best place to get all of the in-depth information that you're looking for and stay up to date with everything that happens is to literally just join our Telegram. The link should be in our Twitter bio. So if you go to my Twitter bio, we should have all of our official links there. Just join our Telegram, and we have a massive amount of community members in there that pretty much interact with everything that we put out there. And then on top of that, we have a bunch of pinned messages, and anytime a new advancement happens or anytime new news comes out, it's always pinned in those pinned messages. So Twitter is a good place to get updates too, but the more nitty gritty and detailed stuff are always going to be in Telegram.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll go ahead and I'll join the Telegram.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, man. And then we also have we have 2 AMAs a week. We have one on Tuesday in Telegram, and then we have one on Wednesday on Twitter Spaces. So every single week, any questions you have, if you don't want to ask them over a message and you want to speak to me or speak to somebody else on our team, you can just hop in on any of those AMA days and ask away.
Sure, no, appreciate it. So I'm waiting for a token on Coinbase that's not even has not really much to do with this this group or this situation, or I don't even know how to word it really.
Yeah. So it would pretty much be like a new SKU, like a new product. So imagine, think of it like a car, right? For example, Tesla has their Model 3. And now we're releasing a Model Y, for example, right? So it's from the same team, it's from the same company. It's just going to be a new token.
Okay, all right, I follow you. But I think that's pretty much. It was great meeting you for the first time, and great to. I was shocked. I saw I'm a speaker on here. Interesting. Okay, well, great to be on here, and hello to everybody. Thank you for having me as a speaker on here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Leo, I got a question. When are you guys going to launch a token?
We're hoping to have it pretty much ready to go within the next week or two.
Okay.
So once the contract and everything is ready to go, and we build out the website, it should only be a few days after that. We do plan on doing like a small marketing thing before the launch, before every launch that we do, just so it could create a little bit of extra hype and bring a little bit of extra eyeballs to it, just like we did with the Burn launch. Obviously, with the Burn launch, we had like over 2,300 some people waiting in our voice chat on Telegram for like 2 days, and that was pretty massive. But obviously, we're not going to make people wait that long. It's just a little bit of pre-launch marketing is going to be necessary to bring most value to it.
Yeah, correct. Look, my concern is I've got one concern. So with the Burn launch, so what happened with the Burn launch was that it shot up so high, so quick. And then by the time you can push the buy button to buy the Burn, it was already at peak, and that was
It was
like
too late. Yeah,
it was within seconds. But that's probably because of the massive hype that happened to it. But
exactly.
Like, is there going to be like some sort of like I don't know, maybe like a pre-sale or something, so we don't get wrecked at the top?
So,
Do you know what I mean?
Check it out. If we could come up with a way to ethically do it without it being an unfair advantage to people by doing that, then we will. Maybe not for the first launch, because it's going to have to take a little bit of talking to legal. Because look, let me tell you this: when you do a pre-sale, you're automatically not classified, but you're automatically qualified to be classified as a security. And we don't want any of our tokens or projects to have to deal with being classified as a security, which is why we don't do pre-sales or pink sales or anything like that. So we can find a workaround where we could do it and not have to deal with those issues, and we'll let you guys know. But
hey, Leo, I've got an idea.
A fair launch. What's up,
I've got an idea. How about we do this? How about we do like a little bit of a stealthy launch, so the OGs can start buying in early, and then in like 5 minutes afterwards, we can pump the marketing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
So it's like a stealth marketing, and then it just blows up even harder. You know, I don't know, maybe something like that. It's just an idea.
Yeah, it may have to end up being in that kind of a way. The beautiful thing is, it's like we'll find the best way to do it because, like I say, it's not just going to be one launch; it's going to be multiple launches. So each one will be a little different in the terms of how we present it pre-launch. You know, we may have like super stealth ones where you guys don't even know that it's coming out, and then you wake up in the morning and you're like, "Holy shit, there is a new project out!" Or there might be ones that are just like marketed for a few days pre-launch, and we have our influencers help us and everything else. But for the first one, I think just to keep things clean and simple, we're gonna probably end up having a fair launch, and we'll do like a couple of days of pre-launch marketing, nothing too crazy, so we don't attract everyone all at the same time, so we don't deal with like all the buy pressure like you're saying. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to want to get on the map with it for our first one, just so people know what we're up to, you know?
Cool. Look, I trust you guys. I mean, I've been here since a long time, so it's I believe you guys do a good job at it, and you know what? I actually think that you guys will probably have one of the biggest crypto pumps in here because. First of all, you guys have the legitimacy. That's like the biggest thing in this space. Because like every other token is like Pepe 6.0 or something like that. But like, who's the dev behind the Pepe? No one knows. But at least here we have some legitimacy, and it's like a meme coin like pump. So I reckon it will blow up.
Yeah, man. I honestly am on the same page as you are. I do think it's going to be very successful, and I do think it's going to bring a lot of eyes to this to what we've built. And on top of that, the thing that I'm most excited for is just to try to make people money, man. I mean, I get a real big kick out of that. I know a bunch of community members, who had sent me a lot of very inspirational stuff when they exited our project, back in the day. When we first launched, and they were saying stuff like, "You guys changed my life. I was able to pay off my debt. I was able to put a down payment for a house. I was able to do this, X, Y, Z," and that kind of stuff. It's motivational, and honestly, the more people we can impact, and the more people we can give some wins to, the more credibility we get as a community. And as long as we're able to push stuff in a positive direction, then I think our growth can never be stopped. And the most important thing is, like, we're staying creative, right? There's no other credible dev team that ever came out and was like, "Hey, we're going to do this." Everyone is scared to do something like this. And honestly, at first we were kind of scared to do it too, but we're like, you know what? We have nothing to lose, only to gain. And when we started digging deeper and deeper, and here we are today.
Yeah, I'm G'd up for it too. Hopefully, I can get a down payment for my house as well. So
I hope so, bro. I really do hope so.
All right, I'm out. I'll speak to you guys later.
Have a good one, bro.
ShibaDoge, how you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, man. Obviously, I shared this space with some of our community members, so they should, some of them should be in here. But dude, we're also a new meme coin about to launch as well. And obviously, I saw your space, and I wanted to ask about like your Launchpad. Your also talk about like your new meme token opportunity as well. As far as your Launchpad, are you launching like tokens on there, or are you launching like tokens that are NFTs?
So it'll be a combination of both, but initially in the beginning, it's going to be token projects. We are building support for NFT as well, so it'll already be integrated and built in by the time everything is ready. So yeah, I mean, we've thought a little bit ahead of the curve, where we're like, okay, the bear market is in full swing for NFTs right now. They're in a horrible place, but if we can have everything built and ready to go when that bull market comes back around for NFTs, we'll have something for it as well. But yeah, man, it's I've honestly seen you around, so it's cool to see that you're in the space. But yeah, man, it's a nice boom happening right now. It's a nice shift in the market where people are kind of like experimenting again with meme coins and experimenting again with new Degen launches, and we want to be not only a part of the hype, but we want to kind of like accelerate it into the next year where we're like, hey, we're an established project, we're established community over I don't know how many hundred thousands of people we have across all of our socials at this point, and we're kind of ready to try kickstarting the bull market, man.
Dude, exactly, ShibaDoge. Like, yeah.
My name is Leo, by the way. You can call me Leo.
Okay. All right, Leo. Actually, we have a Leonardo Kento coming out actually soon. Where he's holding the wine glass. So,
okay.
But anyways, but yeah, no, exactly, man. It's all about building the community and giving, like you said, opportunity for the community, new community members and yourself, right? As far as, like you were talking about, like the new down payment on the home and things like that. So, I think this is what it's all about. But how long do you think? Let's just say, like, obviously, we're both seeing the meme coin opportunity rise. What is your foresight on how long this will last, as far as like being this aggressive again?
Oh, dude, in my opinion, it'll last as long as there is enough people bringing good projects to the space where people can actually have opportunities to get in and get out without having to worry about the state of the market. Because the way that I look at it, people look at it and they say like, hey, ETH is down to 2K, it was 4K before. The way that I look at it is if people are aping in, like especially retail investors, if people are aping into a project, they're not looking at the price of ETH. They're looking at $1,000, right? They're like, hey, I have $1,000. I want to put $1,000 into this project, and I want to pull out $10,000. They don't look at what the price of ETH is at that point, because 99% of the time, a lot of the people who are retail investors, they probably don't even have ETH. They're buying the ETH off of an exchange with their fiat and then going and aping it into a meme project. So realistically, I think as long as people present opportunities for people to be able to have that chance of getting in early and being able to 2x, 5x, 10x, 100x, whatever, I think, that's all it takes. And, us being who we are and being able to have the reach that we do and be able to provide that type of value to retail investors and retail traders. And I think you can't really put a time cap on how long it'll last. I think it just matters on how you execute.
Okay, and then Leo, last question for me, bro. You guys have launched a token before, right?
Yeah, we.
What are what's some advice or pointers that you can give myself as a new meme token? It's my first time launching a meme token. Our community is growing, but what's some advice that you can give me?
The biggest advice I could give you is be transparent, man. Be active, be transparent, be there every single day, be on top of it. And when times get rough, and they will, because it doesn't always go up. But when times get rough, don't change your game plan. Stick to what you know. Stick to your values. Stick to your principles, and just take care of your community, because the community will take care of you. And I think that's probably the best advice I could give you.
Hell yeah, bro! I love that. Yeah, I think that question wasn't only for me, by the way. Anyone listening that eventually maybe wants to start their own meme coin. But awesome, bro. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you bringing me up here, and I'm sure we'll collab here at some point too, as our community grows maybe a little bigger. And yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Good luck to you, brother.
I joined your Telegram. Just want to let you know that.
Perfect, bro. I'll check it out here in a little bit. But everybody in there is very helpful and very friendly. So if you have any types of questions at any given time, feel free to ask. And everybody in there is pretty knowledgeable at this point.
Right on. Thank you. Appreciate it again.
Yes, sir. Anything else, guys? Does anybody have any other questions or anything like that? I see some old OGs in here that haven't been here in a while, which is funny.
DC, bro.
You guys probably don't remember him, but I see Crip Quando, and I remember his profile picture vividly. He was one of our main OGs from back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember him or not.
When are we gonna find out information regarding the Society of Five?
I'm hoping to have some more information for you guys by the next AMA, man. There's still a lot of moving parts that we're finalizing on the society and the way that we want to present it to you guys. I kind of gave a rough explanation yesterday, but we're still finalizing a lot of things. So hopefully by Tuesday, I'll have a much bigger update for you guys. Tuesday or Wednesday.
Awesome.
Can you hear me, Leo?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, cool. I just can't see my mic on Twitter. You know the the levels. You can see the levels going up and down. I can't see them.
Yeah.
So good.
Leo, cousin KK.
Hey, what's up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah, good. Hey, I was just wondering, since everyone's going to make tons of money on the new launch, is it going to be viable if you guys maybe put a training video out there, basically how to take your ETH or whatever and put it into fiat, tax implications or anything like that? Would that be helpful for everyone? Because it
would be helpful. I guess it could be helpful, but like most people who get into these types of projects, they already know how to get in and get out, because they're not going to be like immediately on exchanges, right? Day one, they're going to be launched on Uniswap and Dex and things of that nature. So most people already know how to navigate through that. But yeah, I mean, you're right. If we take a little bit of extra time and build something, not build something, but make a video where we could put out there and kind of just like have it linked in our websites where it makes it easy for people, I guess that'll help. I don't know if that's something that I'll end up doing though immediately. Maybe I could just find a good video that already exists on YouTube and kind of just repurpose it. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if you know, but I'm camera shy, so I'm shy of making videos.
No. Not yourself.
Yeah. Zorro, you're Zorro, bro.
Zorro,
yeah. V for Vendetta.
Oh man, that got Sonny going, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. For like a month, that got him.
Yeah. Oh man.
But guys, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask now. I am kind of on a time crunch today. I do have one meeting that I got to be at in about 45 minutes.
So Leo, we had a question in the Telegram earlier on, and they were asking why is it the society will only have 500 members in there? Why not?
The reason why the society is going to have 500 members, it might even have less depending on what we decide in the next couple of days. We'll see. But the reason why we've limited to 500 members is because the society is going to be working in a way where it is actually going to operate like a society. And what I mean by that is your membership is going to be revoked if you don't contribute to the society. And like the way that it's going to work is it's a small group, right? 500 people is not a small amount of people, but in terms of the amount of people that there are going to be, in all the crypto, or there are in all the crypto, it's a very small number. And the way that this works is the group of 500 people, they're already established people, whether they all have their strengths, they all have their weaknesses, but we're going to bring 500 people together and kind of like be able to optimize the strengths of everybody, put everyone's strengths together, and the main goal of that group is to kind of make everyone better at what they are already good at, and better in terms of the things that they're bad at as well. And think about it this way: if you have 500 people in there and everybody is good at one other thing, or they're good at a certain select amount of things, and you combine everyone's strengths together and you say, hey guys, by the way, the society is going to launch its very own project, and guess what? We have a dev team of 500 people, and they're all specialists in X, Y, and Z, and all kinds of different things. There's no project out there in the world that has launched with a 500-person dev team and people who have been, specialists in certain sectors of the space. And I think we're going to be able to bring a lot of great people together. On top of all that, the society is going to be a growth place for individuals. People will be able to have one-on-one conversations with some of the most successful people in the world. We're going to bring, real estate moguls, traders, day traders, businessmen, influencers, marketers, all kinds of people who are extremely successful in the world. And you guys will be able to have one-on-one conversations with them, talk to them, learn from them. So we're trying to provide as much value as we possibly can to that amount of people. It's impossible to do it with a large group. And the reason why it's impossible to do it with a large group is because everybody needs to contribute. And we won't be able to track tens of thousands of people or even 1,000 people. And now that I think of it, it's still going to be hard to track the contributions of 500 people. So I think we're pretty adamant on it being 500 people, but that number might change. We'll have to see. It's just something that needs to operate in a small group for it to work.
Great answer, bro.
Sorry, dog is going crazy.
I think the dog's saying when launch, bro. When launch.
Yeah. Yep. That's.
Yeah, that was great answer.
Hey, be quiet.
Hey, how's it going again? Quick question.
What's up, bro?
Sort of max wallet you're gonna have for the new token?
Oh, sorry, I'm getting some static. Can you say that one more time?
You guys know?
Bro, there's something wrong with your mic, bro.
Yeah, something. Your mic is bugging out.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
So you guys know what sort of max wallet figures you're gonna have?
We don't know exactly what the max wallet's going to be, but it's probably going to be similar to ShibaDoge, which I think is 1%, and I think that's a good number because at $250 million market cap, a max wallet on ShibaDoge was worth, I think, $6 or $7 million. So I think we'll keep it. I think we'll keep it at like 1% or around 1%.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks.
Yep, no worries. So realistically, the way that I look at it, guys, is like we're going to be launching a bunch of meme projects, right? That gives us a bunch of chances to hit something that's going to be that $1 billion market cap token. Doesn't give us one chance, doesn't give us two chances. It gives us a bunch of chances. The more the more we do it, the more chances we get of hitting $1 billion project. And that's just bullish in my eyes, because think about it. How many people's lives can change if that happens? And realistically, like, the profits that people make off of that, or the exposure that we get from those projects, they're all going to funnel right back into ShibaDoge and help grow our mother token, let's call it, in a way that's never been done before. So realistically, at the end of the day, I think no matter what happens short term, this is going to be one of the best things that happens to us long term.
Yep, that's me. I'm lining up for my friends and families. Never been in crypto before, but this is the one. Let's go.
Maybe he'll make a little bit of money to get a new microphone, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say your mic today is messed up, bro.
It's Twitter, man. It's Twitter. My mic's fine.
Sounds like you're scrubbing it, bro. Like you're talking
Yeah.
and it is.
I'll pass. Go ahead. Next person.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same questions, right? Been answering for the last few days.
Yeah, and that's fine, because that just means that people are genuinely curious. So, and it's honestly even better, kind of like revalidates the stuff that I said before. It just
People are excited, bro. People are excited. They just can't wait for that launch. They want that date, bro.
I'm excited too, man.
Yeah, it's something that it's gonna bring the community together. Everyone's gonna be excited. It's something that we haven't seen for a while, and I think we're gonna get that spark. That's gonna it's just gonna get the community going, bro. So
I agree.
Maybe. Did you guys say you're gonna attempt to do it this month? Am I right, or?
Well, there's like 10 days left in this month or something like that, 12 days. So we'll see, we'll try. But realistically, the realistic timeline is like 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 to 3.5 weeks, I would say. So
would you say that's because of
We're going to surprise you guys. It's a combination of armory. It's a combination of building out the contract from scratch. It's a combination of having to get an internal audit of the contract to make sure everything is fine on it. So, all those things take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And plus the same developers that we have that are working on all of our other, they got
breaking up,
all
Leo.
that stuff. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. Yeah, you broke up for a while.
Yeah, no worries. But no, it's just a combination of getting the armory stuff out as well, and then they're also working on this at the same time. So we just need to, as long as we get the armory out, then this will become a much faster process, because the same guys are working on both things.
Yeah, I think the community is also, they would like the armory out first, Yeah,
I think the armory will come out first, for sure.
Yeah. The crates as well, right? Oh.
The crates will probably be after the armory, so they'll probably be in conjunction with probably sometime next month, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think it'll be at a stage where it'll be just one after the other will be coming, in succession, basically. So
yeah. No, we got a lot of cool things lined up. Yep, what's up, bro?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, yo. Bro,
because your mic is like, I can't understand anything.
Oh man.
Bro, I got my headset on,
Yeah, okay.
It's one of them big headsets, so it's stuck to my ear. And that sounds like you're scraping your mic, bro, with something, you know, like.
I'm just trying to get my questions in.
Now, normally you're okay. KK, normally
Yeah.
you're okay. Today there's something going on. You need to check your mic, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. Maybe we'll wrap this up. If cousin, you want to try asking your question one more time, and we'll see if he left.
He's saying
So.
connecting on his, yeah.
Oh, there he is. You want to give it a shot real quick, cousin?
Yeah, I got out and came back in. How's it sound?
Sounds a little bit better. Just keep talking. I'll let you know if it goes crazy again.
Okay. Does Alex mention that there will be 10 legendary items?
I heard something about legendary items, but you wanna just DM me your question real quick, because
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, just send me a DM real quick and I'll read it. I'll answer it on here too, so everybody else can hear. It's just, sorry man, your mic is just it's just impossible to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, no, his mic's always been okay. It's just today something's going on with it.
It's probably the Twitter space. It's always Twitter spaces.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people dropping out as well and then reconnecting.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing that too.
Can't wait to get back in Telegram, bro, on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna just keep doing Telegram, dude. To be honest with you, maybe we'll come on here every now and again, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what's the right move.
Twitter gives me the shivers, bro. Like right now, I'm like, we're thinking, am I gonna cut out? Is something gonna go wrong? You know, because I'm live streaming. If it shuts down, then the live stream messes up as well.
See, the good thing about this is like new people come in that aren't already a part of the Telegram. Like we had Habib come up and then, ask some questions. We saw some new people come up and, interact with us.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about Twitter. But the bad thing is all the technical difficulties and all that kind of stuff that happens.
Yeah.
The only reason I honestly ever joined Twitter. God, I got some bad feedback. Talk about Twitter, Jesus. Just for all this investing purposes, that's the only reason I joined it. A couple of my buddies, a couple of my friends last year told me to join it, and then that's honestly the only reason I'm even on Twitter. But because I contract and weld, that's what I do for a living. And then I got into crypto in like 2020, 2021. So. But I prefer Telegram personally. But hey, I mean, you don't always get on platforms for what you want. You get on platforms to interact with more people, all around the world, because you'll find people that are on, like I know people that are on Facebook and they are on Instagram, and then, they prefer Instagram. They don't want nothing to do with Facebook, or it's vice versa. So it is what it is. But it's always good to interact and, meet people from wherever.
You learn, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yep. So I'll be following you guys. I'll probably see me a lot more on Telegram. I'm in front. My picture on there is in front of the Burj Al Arab, so I'm not hard to find on that one. But and then I'm on there a lot more.
You're from Dubai? You just do?
No, I'm originally from Ohio. I'm a contractor in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm originally from Ohio, and then I started traveling to the Emirates off and on since 2019, just research development, and then there's a lot of plans I have ahead of me for business, all the above. So I'm on just about every. I'm literally on just about every. You can't miss me. My name's everywhere. My pictures are everywhere. So I mean, I'm not a fake. I'm a straightforward person. So I just interacting all over the world, honestly. So, that's me. That's what I do. So
yeah, the more you network, the more you learn, and the more you grow. So I mean, you're doing it all right. You're doing it good, bro.
yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be here. Thank you. I'll let somebody else talk now.
Did his question come through on TG?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. So he says, so this is Cousin KK's question. He says, Alex said there are going to be 10 legendary items in the crates. So does that mean that items like the Dogecoin extractor or diamond hands will be in the crates? It won't be the Dogecoin extractor or diamond hands because they already exist, but I guess items of that magnitude, sure. That's how we'll place it. So items of that same rarity will be in there. Now all of them won't be that. There'll be a very small amount of number. A very small number of those items will be, epic or legendary or whatever. But yeah, they will be in there.
Thank you.
No problem. Cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I got to get ready and get out of here.
Real quick,
yeah.
I didn't ask for. I'm sorry if you don't mind me asking. Whereabouts you from? If you don't mind me asking.
So I have residency pretty much on the West Coast and the East Coast of the United States. I travel back and forth. I got properties in both areas of the country. So we're right now I'm based in the West Coast. But normally,
okay.
yeah, during probably the winter months I'll go to the East Coast because it's a little warmer out there and whatnot. But yeah, right now I'm based in the West Coast.
Okay, cool. So you're my neighbor, pretty much. Cool. Right on, man.
Yeah, man. We'll have some coffee tomorrow.
Hey, California's not far away, so I used to contract out there as well. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We'll be back on AMA next Tuesday in Telegram. And it's still up in the air whether we'll do Wednesdays AMA in Telegram or in Twitter Spaces. I guess we'll decide as the week progresses. So I'll let you guys know on that end. But as always, if you guys miss Doge, that sucks. If you miss Shiba, that also sucks. If you miss ShibaDoge and everything else we got coming to the table, I'm sorry to say it, but you suck. All right.
That's great.
All right, guys. Hey, with all that being said, I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you all. Talk to you guys. Peace.
Love, peace.
Peace out.